to one day I'm like, you know what? God, like he gonna do something because he's too determined. Like he don't give a
Yeah.
fuck. And I'm like, man, like, bro, you talking about getting $1 million worth of cars? You ain't even got a place to live yet. And like you ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Message.
The ground running. He told me what he needed to do. He spent a few $100,000, and he wanted that money to go. Just imagine I pull up on you like this. Look, Jared, man, look, you got 100,000. All right, cool. I'm gonna need to use that to take these pictures and rent these cars and just put these posts up.
Okay.
And motherfuckers just like, okay, like how we gonna get my money back? Was it like
Or why?
it's
First
just like, don't worry about it. Watch this shit. And shit, millions came.
shit.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be like, nah, nigga, you got to show me a little more.
You know what I'm saying? The average, but see, the average person gonna stop and do that. But me knowing this boy and knowing he ain't nothing but him, I don't give a fuck, legal, illegal, whatever. I know that's whatever, and how honest he is. So whatever money I got right now, I can just leave it blindly with Kevin. I know everything will be taken care of. Everything will be not a dollar will be missing. It'll probably be more when I come back.
Right.
So it's like he always that was always him, even in the streets. You know what I'm saying? He letting people eat. He turning motherfuckers up all type of shit. So
message.
You know,
shout out to the vision, man.
It's just like just having that vision. Then just man, you look at this like how many times a nigga like me like that went to the store grabbing work, the work get fucked up, money all don't come back. So it's like steady taking those risks, like take a risk on something else one time and see how that shit go. And it's legal and it's just something different. And we motion niggas, so we already have motion. So it's like, all right, what could you do to reinvent ourselves? What could big folks do to pop back out? Mouse is gone. It's gonna be hard to bring him back to life. And it's gonna be $1 million feature or some crazy. It's gonna be some wild shit to even get him back how he was running once we got touched Wayne. But it's like once Kevo came, now this everything he talking about is about making money. You see what I'm saying? Right. And then when he came with the biggest idea he ever had this far was like, I'm getting on OnlyFans. And it's like getting on OnlyFans. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get on OnlyFans, but I'm gonna use it to teach financial literacy to black people because they don't teach it in high schools and none of that.
Message. And use that channel just for financial literacy.
Yeah, he had 36,000 subscribers at $50 per month. And he kept that shit up for almost 24 months. So you do the math.
Woo!
Even though OnlyFans take a damn near 60% out the shit before it even come and get taxed and all that, but it's still a lot of money.
Yeah, but bro, I'm a marketing dude. Did he have a marketing background and know a funnel and all that shit?
You know what? His marketing background is come from him scamming. Getting on, he the nigga that he was one of the first ones, like them Africans be as shit with the tellers mark and shit, but he'll get on the internet and send these posts out on Facebook and this and that and ask people do they want to make money and this and that, who they bank with. He was one of the first ones to even create that. So and blindly people started sending them cards from all over America and this and that. So he knew then how to market himself to get those people to send their fucking bank cards to him. So he had to be some type of marketing genius to get you to send him your bank card. You never even seen his ass.
No, you're a seller. You a motherfucking master seller.
Yeah, no, he'll master. I tell him all the time, he'll master close. He closed deals.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah,
he closed deals.
Seller, like when you say some shit like that to get somebody a bank card on the phone, you gotta be a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, and they ain't even see your face.
Yeah, you gotta know. You gotta build a relationship. You gotta know what it is. You gotta talk to them, speak their language. You gotta be a chameleon. Straight up and down, bro. So for him to have that vision to say and do that and be like, yo, no, I'm gonna go another route and take OnlyFans. What I say is genius about that, bro. He took a platform that wasn't known for that and made it his own.
Yeah,
you could get some wild isolation shit. You could have got some porn stars, paid them off a little, came back on.
Yeah, because everybody was saying the same thing. Like, you about to go in there and show himself or what? Like, what is you about to do on OnlyFans?
Yeah.
But in his mind was like, if this shit worked, it's about to go crazy because he knew he had fans that thought he was gonna get out and teach them how to scam. So it's like all these people that wanted me to teach them how to scam or some old methods and what's the methods. Because remember when he got out, everybody the word was methods. Everybody was doing some type of method and method this, method that. So he's like, I'm gonna get their ass the real life method to clean their real credit up, to show them how to do it themselves and how to get their lives on track, how to go get these credit cards and turn themselves up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he did.
That's crazy, man. Shout out to everybody on Instagram too, y'all. If y'all on Instagram, we getting mad comments. Come to the YouTube. We could put y'all on the show. We can put your comments on the show. The StreamYard doesn't integrate with that yet. So go to YouTube. We'll put everything on the show. You got a question for folk. We're going to get that shit popping, all right? My fault, sis. I know you have to go in. My bad.
No, but and I appreciate y'all giving me the space. But I want to also know. Let me pull up my little questions. So I want to know, like, in regards to because you already said like you are not where you want to be yet, like you're not at the top. So how do you measure your progress and outside of money? Because of course money's a great indicator, but how do you measure your progress and how do you know when you've reached a certain milestone?
When my lifestyle get to changing,
Okay.
like when like the way I'm living, like when shit become like if I do something like, oh, that ain't shit. Like today I had to go grab my car to BMW. That shit was $3,400 out of nowhere. If I could be like, oh, that really didn't hit me, like that really wasn't nothing. Or if it's like, God damn, I gotta pay that. You know what I'm saying? So that'd be my difference. Like if I could just be like, oh, that ain't shit, and go on about my day and keep it moving and this and that, then I must be all right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In my world, you know what I'm saying?
That's real. I'm gonna give you context because you saw Nadej at the Bel Air, bro. We met her the first time at the Bel Air Mansion joint, right?
That's what I'm sitting here thinking. Like y'all put it together that day, huh?
Right then and there, bro. So Mike told us to come through and kick it. Let's just to give you context. He was like, yo, y'all my bros just come through, bing, bing, bing. I just need y'all in the building with my guys. We like, yo, of course we got you, bing, bing, bing. But if we're gonna come out there, nigga, we're gonna bring the equipment. Why wouldn't we? We're gonna bring the equipment, we're gonna set up whatever it looks like. Let's get this content. This is what we do. Let's work, bro. Like you're our brother, but let's work. We saw Nadej out there. She flew out and brought a ticket the day before. The day before the joint, and we thought she had a team with her and all that. She seen her get an interview. She interviewed Kevo, Mike. I think she interviewed. She was putting in work, and we saw that and was like, "Yo," she was like, "I'm gonna start my own thing." Like, why you gonna start your own thing? Why are we not building together and did this shit together, bro? So that shit was crazy. So I want to big you up, sis. You gonna put your trust down and be like, nigga, I went there to the Bel Air Mansion joint by myself and made sure I got in the right room with people.
And honestly, like when I tell you, it really was a last minute thing. Like I wouldn't even say it was the day before. It was literally like out like the night before, hours before I had to go to sleep. Like I've already been in like the remote closing game. And like I heard of Mike's program. So I was like, let me see if he got any information that I could learn from. Cause if I want to get better, learn from the best. And one of his closers, shout out to Clay, was like, hit me up literally on that Thursday, was like, yo, you pulling up? I was like, dude, I don't know what you're talking about. I live in New York. He's like, nah, you got to come out. Like, you got to be here. You have to be here. Like, what is it going to take? I was like, dude, I just gave you my money for this program. Like, I'm not really liquid. He was like, well, I believe like you're great. So if I can handle you getting out here, would you come? I was like, bet. Like, if you can get me out there, then I will be out there and I'll go to work. So, and I was being myself. That's honestly how I am. If I'm going to go somewhere and I'm about to spend all this bread and spend like,
you gotta work the room and get the relationship shit. You gotta make your money. Yeah, get your money worth.
Exactly.
Did it, yo.
So I'm just when I saw them doing the podcast, I was like, oh, you know what? Let me just talk to them, pick their brain, because I told them, I was like, the only thing that I don't have is like the actual technical setup of like starting a podcast. Like I told them, like I already have like who I want to talk to, what I'm like, all the everything. Just literally, I was like the mechanics, the logistics of it all. That's what I know. Like they were like, bro, we already got that set up. Like we got you. We'll help you. We'd love to have you on the podcast. So when I sat down with them on that live stream, they're like, congratulations, you're our new co-host. I was like, I really thought y'all was like being cute about it, but nah, it was serious. And here I am. Like,
but you know why, big folks? She asked the right questions. Right. And I'm sure that's a barometer for you, bro. Like, you got to ask the right question. I got to make sure your mindset is right. Like, she could have been over there chilling with y'all, chilling with Gold, chilling with